Emmerdale's Bob Hope is not coping well after his son Heath died in a horrific car crash on New Year's Eve. Emmerdale's Bob Hope is set to clash with Cathy Hope over Heath Hope's funeral on the ITV soap as he still blames her for his death. Could this lead to Cathy leaving the village for good? In upcoming Emmerdale scenes, an emotional Bob tells his partner Wendy Taylor that H is refusing to see his daughter Cathy in order to protect himself. The following morning, Brenda Walker is livid when Bob continues to avoid a heartbroken Cathy. She warns him to step up and support his daughter, but he just can't. In torment, Bob stews over Brenda's words. When the day of Heath's funeral arrives, Bob's distraught to think Cathy is still lying about her twin's death and he breaks down over the day. Wendy tries to console Bob but he decides he cannot face the day and refuses to attend the funeral as he wants to be along with his grief. Cathy is soon told Bob won't be attending the funeral. While Shush is gutted, she puts her feelings aside as Shush is determined to do right by her brother. The rest of the village arrives to pay their respects to Heath while Bob's crippled by grief inside. During the funeral, Cathy struggles after seeing Heath's coffin go past her but is grateful to find Bob by her side. However, she is left heartbroken to realize her dad still doesn't believe her. So she refuses to move back home until Bob feels she is telling the truth about the crash which killed Heath. Meanwhile, Angel King is overwhelmed with grief in the graveyard as she is responsible for the car crash. Will she finally confess to everyone that she was driving the car the night Heath died? Speaking to Express recently, Bob actor Tony said it was quite a shock to learn Heath was going to be killed off. He added, "But obviously it's a really important storyline and I hope it's one that I did justice to." The actor also said Heath's death scenes were some of the hardest he'd ever had to film during his time on the ITV soap.